Good morning everyone, this is Bailey. I've been grooming Bailey for 11 years now. He's 11 years old, he's a Spoodle. He's a superstar in these areas where we hail from Sydney in the Maroubra area. And today Bailey's having a wash and tidy up, hygiene tidy up. We're going to trim his face, his ears. Last night he got attacked by a cat, so we have to deal with some blood on the ear there. Mainly do the feet, stomach, bum and tail, and a full wash and dry. Let's go. Start with this, buddy. Good boy. Good boy, Bailey. Like, there's no bad characteristics at all, like, at all. These dogs are amazing. I'll probably do about 10 to 15 Spoodles a week, including cavoodles. They're very, very common. I don't have any bad characteristic stuff to say about these breeds. They're pretty good. They can be a bit funny with different types of food groups. You need to pick your meat group that works best for the dog. The best way to do that is to feed the dog the same food group for 2 weeks. So if your dog's sensitive to different foods and has food-related allergies, like infected ears and all types of things that happen when dogs are allergic to different types of meat groups or carbohydrates, is just feed your dog chicken for 2 weeks, beef for 2 weeks, pork for 2 weeks, roux for 2 weeks, and you'll be able to see which meat group reacts best for your dog's stomach. Probably the cheapest way to go about it. You can do like hair follicle allergy tests to find out what your dog's meant to be eating. It's a lot better to find out what works for your dog instead of your dog consistently fighting a food related allergy. A lot of the times people think just boil some chicken and rice. It's the best thing for your dog if they're hypoallergenic or allergic to food groups. But that's not so good because I've met a lot of dogs that are allergic to chicken. So the best way to do it is to just feed your dog chicken for 2 weeks, beef for 2 weeks, pork for 2 weeks, and then you'll find out mainly by their farts and their stools and how their skin and ear reacts to different foods. My dog personally is allergic to fish and chicken. If we feed him fish and chicken, he gets bald, irritated spots, infected ears, and farts really bad. So you can tell straight away as soon as you feed my dog chicken, it's no good for him. Oh, gee, there you go, buddy. Thank you. So again, today we're just trimming as much as we can off the feet before the bath. I know it's not good for your scissors because it's full of concrete dust and stuff, but you should have a spare pair of scissors for this, like rough cut scissors. And then we'll get him into the hot water and give him a scrub and a tidy up and a brush out. And Bailey's very lucky. He's got some really, really good guardians, and their house is going through a massive renovation at the moment, so he is full of concrete dust. And his tail is like a dustbuster, picking everything up. Loves a treat. He's never ever shown any signs of aggression or whinged about anything. Loves a cuddle. He's a bit of a superstar in these areas. You see him around everywhere. Always tooting and waving at Bailey as he's running around. Good old Bailey. This owner, Darren, they've been with me for over 11 years now. I know Bailey's only 11, but I used to do his older brother Toby as well. So you end up, like if you stay in one area long enough, you end up meeting people and making friends and family. Like I see these people, I I'd say more than I do sometimes my own family, or they see me more than they do their own family. So sometimes I'm seeing these people once a fortnight, once a month, some customers once a week. So you make some really good friends on the way. Good boy. Can you show me your ears? No, they're done. They're done. Alright, buddy. Can I have a look? And this one? Now, apparently, Bailey got bullied last night by a street cat. Cut his ear. So we need to put some medicated shampoo on his ear, give it a clean properly, and make sure that there's no, infections and stuff. He's got way too big of a beard at the moment. He normally doesn't have that much of a beard, but you're gonna come up so fluffy today. And we are blending. You okay? What are you huffing and puffing about? I haven't even started. You can still breathe through your nose, mate. I'm not even squeezing down. Why are you being weird? Okay. You're panting a bit today, mate. Alright, bath time. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, up. I got you, buddy. I got you. Slowly, slowly. The purple shampoo is a whitening shampoo. So I've had someone freak out a bit on me about putting purple shampoo on their dog. They thought it was going to stain, but it's actually just like a whitening shampoo to help bring the brightness out. The other shampoos I use are just a everyday general shampoo and for dogs, and the other one's the 2-in-1 conditioner. The other one's the strong. The light blue one is a degreasing shampoo actually. So I use that mainly for dogs that are around construction sites or work in a mechanic workshop. I have a dog that lives in a mechanic workshop and is covered in oil all the time. So there are different shampoos for different occasions, that's for sure. You need to have a selection of them, a lot of different options. Flea shampoo, medicated shampoo, detangling shampoo, whitening, conditioning. There's a lot that goes into it. It seems like a simple job, but there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. Is that good? You okay? You're doing good, buddy. You're doing it. You are full of concrete dust. Bailey's house is a construction site at the moment, so I think he's loving it though, finding all the buried treasures and having all the people at the tradies at the house and stuff. Yeah, I know. I'll get there. You're itchy over this side. Another thing to watch out for in summer is hot spots. especially around the Sydney area where I am, we have silica sand, which is like, it's not like your normal dirt, it's silica sand. The dogs lay in it to get cool in the summer. It embeds into their skin, and then when the sun gets hot, it heats it up like glass, and they chew their hair off or like try and bite themselves to loosen the dirt out of the skin. And sometimes hot spots are caused by other dermatitis reactions, but a lot of the time it's you haven't given your dog a good bath, or you haven't washed the skin. A lot of people that try to do this at home, they just put the shampoo on top, give it a little rub down, and then rinse it off. You're washing the dog's hair, not the dog's skin. It's important to massage the skin and get any sand or dirt that's kind of embedded in those, especially the double coated, triple coated dogs. You got to get right down into the skin and get the dirt off, otherwise can cause hot spots. We're in the middle of winter at the moment, so I'm not seeing too much of that at the moment. But with dogs at construction sites, yeah, it's pretty common. I'm not going to get in there. You know what's going on. Like I said, Bailey's been with me for 11 years now, so we've learnt the routine and how to trust each other and stuff. He's really good with me now. Most dogs won't let you wash under the ear and stay perfectly still like he does. It's a bit of a trust issue, which you build up over time with your clients. The dog's your client. The owner just pays the bill. He's a very lucky boy, this Bailey. Very spoiled. I know, just wait. He's going to shake in a minute. He's telling me he's done. With the Spoodles, the only thing I can recommend, and this is for every dog, not just the Spoodles, but mainly the Spoodles, is when you buy them as pups, touch their feet. They're very foot sensitive dogs. You could get the poodle side of things and they're pretty good with it, but most Cocker Spaniels, or that's what a Spoodle is a Cocker Spaniel crossed with a poodle. Most Cocker Spaniels don't like you touching their feet, so if I could suggest anything, when you get a puppy, play with their feet, play with their face, get them used to the human touch of getting into those difficult areas. A lot of Spoodles, I do hate you touching their feet, and once they get older they get a bit snappy, but not Mr. Bailey. He's perfect. He's awesome. Superstar. Pretty well known around these areas. You see Bailey down the beach and at the cafes a fair bit. I was going to treat his ear with some medicated shampoo from the cat scratch last night, but it seems to have all healed up. Must have been a very small little nick on the end of his ear. Good boy. Used a lot of water on you today, Luke. You right? Oh. Just going to wring off as much as we can with your hand. You'd be surprised how much water is just held in the hair. At the end, you kind of just pat them down and run as much water off as you can, and once you're finished, stand back and you should shake. You're not going to shake today? You going to shake? You don't want to shake? No? You want me to get you out of there? Okay. What about now? Gonna shake? No? Okay. Let's go, mister. Whoa, gotcha, buddy. Too easy. Oh, there he is. He just wanted to get out of the bath and then shake today. All right, mister. Let's get this blow dryer hot. Oh, oh, oh. Shake it, baby. All right. Now we just cut the nails straight after the bath. It's a lot easier to see the nails when the foot's wet and the hair's wet. Once you blow dry it and the hair gets in the way, it's harder to see the wick. We're looking at the pink part here, finishes about there. So you want to like leave yourself a 3mm gap. Don't try and go too close. There's no need in being a hero and trying to get to that 1mm cut, because you're just gonna go too close to the wick and piss the dog off, or you're gonna cut the wick and then no one will be able to cut his nails for years. They are super sensitive. It's really not worth the extra 1 or 2mm to just get that close cut. Good boy. See, it's not so bad. Up, up, up. Now at the back here, Bailey's got a double dew claws, front and back. So you have to be super careful for these, to look out for them when grooming. A lot of dogs don't have the double dew claw. So it's very common to not expect it and to just go down the inside of the legs with your clippers and go straight into them. I've had a lot of dogs injured and scarred by it. Not from me, but I've got one dog, Freddie, who won't let you touch his back legs at all. So be super careful with that back dew claw. Looks like Bailey's not happy about putting weight on this back leg. So we'll just support his weight with my forearm and cut the leg in this way. Most of the times you just do what's best for the dog. If the dog can't, like the range of motion is fine in the hip, but putting too much weight on this leg, I could tell that he wasn't happy, so you just work with him. There you go, mate. Hey? Had your pedicure? Oh, he's a good boy. It's okay. Alright, Mr. Bailey. Good boy. Check out my new hook. I've got one over here now. Look. Boom. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Good boy. Loves a treat, this one. Super fluffy. Woo, woo, woo. Normally Bailey gets a very short back and sides. One of his guardians is adamant that he wants it super short, and one that wants it super long. So it's always a battle there. But this is his winter coat. It's just unfortunate that his house is in a construction zone at the moment, so normally he's, you know, a lot softer and fluffier. I think he's loving the construction site and getting in amongst the mud and having all the tradies around and keeping it busy. Good boy. Last final brush, just get the floofiness out and double check there's no dreadlocks. Also, if the dog's consistently scratching in one area, you definitely want to check the skin and let the owner know if there's any type of, you know, dermatitis reaction, or it's got a scratch or a cut, or there's a reason why the dog consistently scratched. There's one spot you want to check it out. We're not vets, but you know, you're around dogs every day, you can tell when something's up. Oh, Bailey, you've got half the construction site stuck in your tail. Good boy. Turn. Oh, look at you, mate. You've got your winter jacket on. I haven't seen this hair this long very often. Alright. Okay, now clean the ears. It's growing a little bit of an ear issue. I wouldn't say it's an infection, but you can pour the epioptic straight into the ear itself, but I don't really like it. They have a bad reaction to it when you get it down into their inner ear and they can't get it out. It's definitely obliterates the earwax. I just put it on the end of a wet wipe and do it that way. Just like that. And we're just going to clean all this earwax. Don't go in too deep, just the outsides like that. Nice and clean. It's not too bad, mate. Gotta fix up his face and finish his feet off. Okay. One more trip for being a good boy. There you go. My hand smelled like epioptic then, he didn't want to take it. Alright. Alright, buddy. We've got to get moving, we're late. Good boy. Oh, no, it's okay. Go on as quick as we can, mate. Oh, careful, mate. I know it's ticklish. That's why I don't use the buzzer on his foot. He doesn't like the clippers under his feet. I do it by hand. I think some dogs are ticklish. I don't know. Maybe that's a thing. But some dogs, you put the little foot trimmers on their feet and they just start kicking like a rabbit. You can't really do much. The foot's just kicking around all the time. They don't like the feeling of the buzzer on their pads. Almost finished. Just do your face. I think 1 foot. Not too much hair over his eyes. Oh, buddy, you need to go to bed. So I've just started brushing his tooth here, and you can see the gum bleeding. So we're just going to stop there. Tell Daddy you've got some plaque issues. This is very common for dogs, especially the smaller they get, the smaller their teeth are. People don't feed them big bones and stuff for their grind their teeth on. People like these long-headed beards, but they don't realise how much extra plaque and rubbish that makes them deal with on their teeth end. So I try and tell people to avoid beards on their dogs. But they all love it, so they have to pay the vet bill when it's time to take the teeth out. Bailey's just had 4 teeth removed and he's still got tooth problems, so. But you're all finished, mister. A little spritz. Now Bailey has one of the flashiest collars, a real Louis Vuitton dog collar. It's not something you see every day. Pretty flash, very spoiled boy. He also has a holiday house that he goes up to at Port Macquarie. Go see his grandma up there. He gets very spoiled, this boy. His own luggage bags and everything. Hey, buddy. Okay. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more videos. Thank you. Let's go, buddy. Get your treats. All right. Oh, gotcha. Oh, nice and floofy. There you go. Wanna go? You gonna eat it right there? All right.